Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel. I'm Mystic Genie. This reading is for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a timeless reading. When you were guided here, you were meant to hear this message. Please only take what resonates. Don't try to force anything. You'll feel it in your spirit if the message is for you. Also remember, Scorpio, the roles could get reversed. If it doesn't sound like you, instead it sounds like somebody you're dealing with, check their sign, but remember when you're cross-watching, the roles could get reversed there as well. Excuse me. Don't forget and check your other placements for other messages from Spirit. If it's your first time here, I welcome you. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for your support. I'm Mystic Genie. I'm from the USA. On the Scorpio cusp. I currently live on a little island in the Caribbean. I'm interested to know where you're listening from, so drop it in the comments. I love seeing the different parts of the world Spirit's message is reaching. It also gives us opportunity, Scorpio, to connect with each other. So it's been brought to my attention by one of my beautiful followers that we have an imposter. I think she goes by Susie Rose. I don't know, when she's stealing my content. She's, setting up shop like she's me. And when you go to pay for any services or whatever, it leads to her Venmo, her Pay app, her Cash apps, all that other BS. So I want you to know, I have one email address. I never contact anybody on my own. You have to contact me first at letsdolife222@gmail.com. It's also in the description. And please do not fall for whoever this is. And if you run into this imposter, please make sure you report it. Today's message, Scorpio. Oh, first I want to say my 4-week giveaway is completed, but I decided to continue for another week. For my followers, I'm giving away a free live reading with me, myself, Mystic. In order to enter this week, you have to write in the comments. First of all, you have to be a follower, and then write in the comments, everything always works out for me. Today's message, Scorpio, is being pulled from the Mystic Sister Oracle, and we're going to clarify with the traditional tarot. Spirit, what is your message for Scorpio at this time? Thank you, Spirit. It's a very powerful deck. I love this deck. Orpheus and Eurydice. Orpheus and Eurydice. Let's see what this is all about. Keywords: limitations and acceptance. After the untimely death of his beloved wife, Eurydice, Orpheus traveled to the underworld to her. Armed only with his lyre and his voice, his mournful song enchanted and softened the hearts of Hades and Persephone. Unusually moved by Orpheus's plea, Hades agreed to allow Eurydice to return with Orpheus under one condition. Orpheus should walk in front of Eurydice and not look back until they both have reached the upper world. Orpheus set off with Eurydice following, and in his anxiety, as soon as he reached the upper world, he turned to look at her, and Eurydice vanished for the second time, but now forever. This card is symbolic of final limitations being reached. Every possible effort has been made, but still you've come to the end of the line. The situation calls for a natural grieving process to unfold, which will lead you to eventual acceptance. So, this is about letting something end and never looking back. It's kind of like the story from the Bible when the angels and God told through the angels for when he was about to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, not to look back. And the wife of Lot, as they were heading to the mountains with the whole family, She looked back and she turned into a pillar of salt. And the whole purpose of that lesson was, you know, when you look back, your heart is still there. So I always remember this story. And you could watch somebody, Scorpio, as they're walking away. If they don't look back, they're not coming back. If they turn and look back, that means their heart is still there. So this is about letting something go. Could be a person for a lot of you, but it also could be a situation. You know, once you discuss it, forgive, and move on, you let it go and you don't look back. Let's see what this is all about for Scorpio. Please clarify, Spirit. Thank you so much. We have the Lovers. This also came out for Sagittarius, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. This is about a choice of the heart. So Spirit is saying, once you make this choice, there's no looking back. Don't look back. Don't go back. Don't think back. Once the choice is made, the choice is made. That's what the Lovers card is all about. It's making a choice that's lifelong. You're going to pay the consequences of it, good or bad. Once you make this choice in your heart, life is never going to be the same. The 8 of Swords, that's, you know, stressing about this choice, thinking about this choice, you know, going round and round, getting all caught up in your head about this choice, this decision that has to be made here. Tell us about this choice, Spirit. The Empress, and I remind you, there is no gender in tarot. But Spirit is saying here, you know, the Empress is all 4 queens in one. She's the shit. Okay, you don't find an Empress every day, male or female. This is somebody who's, you know, deserves respect. She doesn't chase anybody. She sits there calmly. She tends to her empire, and she knows that what she deserves, the best. So Spirit is saying, remember what you deserve. Remember your value. Remember your worth when you make this decision. And get out of your head. Tell us more. There it is again. You feel like you can't make this proper decision here because you don't have all the answers. Tell us more, Spirit, please. And whoever this is might right now have you blocked, or they, you know, they feel guarded, or maybe you feel guarded. Something happened in the past, and you know you have all kinds of blockages going on here because you're in your head about this. So quiet your mind and follow your intuition, because your intuition is going to guide you here, Scorpio, in this choice. It's a big choice. Yeah, look at this. 7 of Cups. That's, you know, decisions. Which one? Which cup do I choose? Which one? Which one? And it's confusion. And the Devil is the author of confusion. What other airplane flying over a helicopter? Sorry about that. What other advice do you have for Scorpio? Again, 9 of Swords, thinking something over and over, full of anxiety, stress, dreaming, maybe even nightmares, losing sleep. Some of you even depressed. And when you're in this loop here, you will never hear your intuition. Spirit's voice is a soft whisper. You won't hear it through all that clutter that your mind is creating here. Because you know this is a decision that's going to be, you know, once and for all. 6 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. And if you've listened to my other readings, you know the story behind the 6 of Swords. She's pulling up to that new land. And she has the 6 swords, which are all these other swords that we're seeing here in your reading here. And the purpose of this card is when you arrive to this new land, to leave behind all these swords. Just take the lesson and move forward and don't look back. Because if you arrive to the land with these swords, it could be a new place, new time, new person, new everything, but it's going to be the same shit, different day. It's basically what it's saying, because you've taken this energy with you. So learn the lesson, move on, and don't look back. That's a strong message here for you, Scorpio. Make this choice, quiet your mind, make this choice, and don't look back. That's your message, Scorpio. If this resonates, claim it, like, comment. If you're already following, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, please do. It's a click of a button. It's absolutely free, and it helps with the algorithm to get Spirit's message out there to other Scorpios. I do my part. I ask that you please do yours. If you're interested in a private reading or any spell work, once again, I remind you, beware of the imposters. And it could change even, these shady people change up they move one little letter here where your eyes don't notice it and it looks the same. Let's do life222@gmail.com. I never reach out to anybody. You have to reach out to me in order for me to respond. Please report anybody that doesn't have this here, and don't be fooled. If you do not know what spell work is, feel free to ask any questions. I don't mind answering questions. It's very powerful. It's about changing an outcome instead of accepting one. I specialize in reuniting loved ones and all matters of the heart. I also do financial spells. Like I said, they're very powerful, my spells, and my love team and I have had great success even in the most difficult, complicated situations. If you're looking for a personal reading, please also reach out through the email. I also have linked with all this chaos going on with TikTok. It's here today, gone tomorrow, back again. My YouTube link, Let's Do Life it is. Make sure it's me. You'll know it's me because there's a lot of videos on there, not just a few from this imposter. It goes back a couple years. So that's your message, Scorpio. God bless you till next time. Ciao.